Hey guys, I have had something on my heart lately and I keep putting it off and putting it off, but I just really have to share this with you because anytime that something's on my heart, I feel like it's meant to be shared for a reason. And I just want to encourage you to stop waiting. I want you to stop waiting for this perfect moment or the right time, as we like to call it, right? We're going to do something new when the time is right, when things slow down, when X, Y, or Z calms down a little bit, then we'll be ready to do something new. Or if you already are in the business, already in the industry, I don't care if you're on my team or not. This is for you. Maybe you're not even on my team yet, but this is what you need to hear. Maybe you're on someone else's team. Maybe you're on another company or with another company. This is for you. And I really want to encourage you to stop waiting for the right time. And I want to share with you my side of this, just to put things into perspective. So we know life is always happening, right? Always. And it seems so silly for us to say, I'm going to get to that when this slows down. I'm going to get to that after this weekend because I have a lot of stuff planned, or I'm going to do it after I get this paid, or when it just feels right, or I don't know. We give ourselves so many reasons. We let ourselves use so many different life reasons as excuses. And we can't do that to ourselves. Like, we hold ourselves back. And you have to stop. You are the only one that cannot hold yourself back. Right, Coco? Coco completely agrees, you guys. And to put things into perspective, if I would have let myself be held back by things, by life, I would not be where I am right now. In fact, I would be where I was before, stuck, comfortable, complacent, barely getting by financially, not growing as a person, not growing a team, not growing customers, nothing. So, some of the things that had been going on with me since I joined pharmacy, I had my first full month in June. My baby was 4 months at the time, 4 months old, and I was exclusively pumping. So every 4 hours around the clock, I was sitting for 1 whole hour pumping. It took up a lot of time, and you're not really sleeping very well, if at all. And also, every single month that I was nursing, I would get sick with mastitis. And that would last roughly a week. And that took time away from me, my business. If you don't know what mastitis is, you can Google it just to save me the time of having to explain it on here and get completely sidetracked. What else? The end of July, we were just kind of at a standstill. It felt like there's just been so much going on in 2020, and we took like a little vacay as a family, just for like a mental health break, if you will. So we did that at the end of July. August, I found out that my grandma was very sick, and also in August, my daughter got pretty sick. And mind you, I'm still getting mastitis through all of this. What else? The end of August, beginning of September, I actually traveled home with my children, or where I'm from, I guess, with my children so I could visit my family. Let's see, mastitis was then again. And there's just always something, you guys. There's always something. And then I'm so guilty of this too, so I don't want you to feel like you're alone. Something else that was going on was in August, we decided to homeschool our child for the first time. We've never homeschooled him before, so that was added to my plate because I'm the one that stays home. I decided to take a part-time seasonal coding position. And it's the same thing that I did last year at this time, actually. Last year, a little snippet, I guess. Last year, I was with a different company, and I needed the extra money at that time, because we were going to be expecting our second child pretty soon, and it was holidays and all of that. So I needed something, and I found this seasonal part-time coding job, which I'm a certified medical coder, and it worked out, whatever. Well, they contacted me. They seeked me over the summer. And I was kind of already contemplating stopping nursing because, again, I was getting sick every single month. And I was trying to think ahead to, school getting ready to start. And I'm like, how am I going to school baby and get sick once a week, every month? Like, it just wasn't happening. So I was already contemplating drying up. And I'm always thinking about money and thinking ahead. I'm like, oh my God, formula, diapers, wipes, blah, blah, blah. So I decided to accept the position because it's seasonal, it's part-time. It started in middle of September and it'll be over in January. So it's super short. But again, that's one extra thing added to my plate, right? So that's something else that I could say, I'll just hold off for now. I'll wait until January, or I'll wait until the weekend to work my business, okay? And I'm certainly not trying to share this to come across as I've got it all figured out, because I don't, you guys. And that's why I'm sharing this, because even though I'm doing the things and I'm making moves for myself in the way that I want to make the moves, I still struggle, and I still have to remind myself why I'm doing it. But why I'm doing this is the whole thing that I'm trying to get at. My why is so strong, you guys. My mission is so much bigger than me. It's so much bigger than me, and it always has been. And I'm just now finally realizing that and accepting it and thriving on that my mission is simply bigger than me. And this has been something that I've prayed about since last fall, when pretty much around the time that I had to start looking for that coding job. I just really started praying for direction and guidance, and what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm being told that I'm being paid my worth, but I'm not being paid my worth. Like, my bank account tells me that I'm not being paid what I'm worth, or the amount of work that I'm putting into my business. And it's like, now that I'm where I am with pharmacy and I've actually been putting in the work, regardless of what's going on around me, it's working. Like, it's paying off, and it's an opportunity that I can't not share with you, because I know that we all need money. We all need money. And this year in general has been crazy, and I'm not about to say, be here with me because of the pandemic. Like, that's the last thing you'll ever hear me say to you, because I'm not about to twist you and make you feel like, I don't know, sir. I don't like when people do that. It puts a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't want a bad taste in your mouth because of me. I don't. And if you know me, you know that to be true. And if you don't, I'm praying that you believe me. I just know how crappy it's been. And this is the first time I'm actually making more now with pharmacy than I am with my coding job. And my coding company actually gave me a raise when I came back for this opportunity. And I'm still making more with pharmacy. So, and to me, it's like, oh my gosh, if I wouldn't have taken that leap of faith, if I wouldn't have made a move, if I wouldn't have kept working when everything around me was going wrong and telling me to stop, I would be so stuck. I would be so freaking stuck, you guys. And that's where I was months ago. And I don't want to be there again. My children deserve so much more than that. My husband deserves so much more than that. And most importantly, I deserve so much more than that, and so don't you. You deserve way more than whatever you're struggling with right now, whether it's something financial, whether it's a mental struggle, whatever it is, you are so much more worthy than that struggle. I promise you are. And I hope that you feel that, and I hope that you recognize that. And I just really want to encourage you to stop waiting. Stop waiting, because there's never a right time, ever. I mean, honestly, this year alone should remind us that there's never enough time, ever. There's never enough time. There's never the right time. Something is bound to happen, or something is bound to come up. And I have made the decision for myself and for my family that when it comes holiday season, we are not putting stuff on credit cards. We're not. We don't have to anymore, because I decided to take a leap of faith. I left everything that I knew. I left my comfort zone for a $20 investment, and I am making significantly more than what I did before. My team has never been the size that it is now. My customers are happy with their products. They're happy with the quality. They're thrilled about the prices. And do you know how good it makes me feel knowing that people are still wanting their makeup and skincare right now, for one, but for two, that I actually have a product to give them that's affordable, okay? It's affordable. And that makes me feel pretty darn good. It makes me feel good knowing when I made this decision that people reached out to me saying that they were so glad that I switched companies, because they've been waiting to support me for so long, but they couldn't ever afford what I was doing before. Like, that makes me feel so good. And I want you to feel that. That's what I want you to feel. And you can. You just have to stop telling yourself that you have to know all the things. Or that's the main thing that I get. People tell me, whenever I get time to sit down and study everything, then I'll do it. Why? Do you know how silly that sounds? That to me means check you off the list because you're not coming. Like, you're not ready for this big change. You're not ready for the growth that's about to be entered into your life from you joining this company, because you don't want to take the time to invest in yourself. That's what I hear. That's how I relay or translate when someone says to me, I'll do it when I know XYZ. Girl, if you can't take 15 minutes out of your day, lock yourself in the bathroom or do something, stay up 15 minutes later at night, wake up 15 minutes earlier in the morning to make this investment for yourself, to do something for yourself, like, I can't help you, and no one can. You are the one that has to do it. But I just get so tired of hearing people tell me, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. Like, I'm right here. I'm right here trying to share this with you, and I'm trying to help you. And, maybe this video will upset someone, I'm sure, and that's okay. But it's something that's been on my heart, and I will share anything that comes to my heart. And I just know that someone needs to hear this. And, I don't like when people think that they have to wait to do something until they know X, Y, or Z. They have to know everything before they get started. And it's just, that's so silly. Like, please don't tell yourself that. And don't tell me that expecting me to believe it, because I'm proof that you don't. Like, you do not. I didn't know every single thing about all of the products before I started. I still don't know everything about the products. I don't, but you know what is so cool? I learn as I go, and I help you learn as you go. I help you get the resources that you need to make this work. I help you find what works for you, your schedule. You guys, and just to touch a little bit more on that subject, I learn as I go, and that's how I try to tell others to look at their business as well, especially if you're already here and you're not really working your business because you feel like you don't know anything. Learn as you go, you guys. Find something in in the company that you're interested in. Maybe it's the mascara, and share that with your network. If someone messages you wanting to know about foundation and you don't know the answer, guess what? You're either going to stop working your business or you're going to find the answer. So find the answer. In the process of this, you are learning something, and then you're sharing that with your customer. And in return, you can share that with the rest of your network, what you know now about stuff in your products within your company. Like, you do not need to know every single thing before you get started. That is such a silly excuse to give yourself. And the other very silly excuse that I am given often, too often, I don't wear makeup every day, so I can't do what you do. I do not wear makeup every day, and I'm making a killer paycheck, okay? I'm doing it, and because I'm not letting my excuses rule me. That's how I'm making this happen. I do not wear makeup every single day. I don't. That's not realistic. And I never tell anyone that I do. So I don't know why people think that, oh, I can't do what you do. Like, have you seen me? Like, go look at some of my live videos. Normally, my hair isn't even straightened. It's just, like, fluffy, and I am no makeup. But I'm on there telling y'all about my skincare because I love it. That's all you have to do. Like, just be real. Just be vulnerable. Just go. You have to start. You're the only person that can do it for you. And I'm just trying to encourage you to do that. So if you were the person that needed to hear this, or people, please send me a message and let me know. I would love to chat with you and help get you started on your new adventure. Or again, if you're already here and you just need that pep talk to get you going, if this wasn't enough, let me know and let's talk. Tell me what's going on, and I will put those negative thoughts, like, I will shut them down. I promise you, I will be as real and as honest with you as I possibly can, because I believe in you. I believe in you, and I believe in this industry so much. So, talk to you soon.